Alright, boys and girls. When I last ended the recording, I started a new one from this point. To refresh your memory, it involved quite a bit of this. God, that doesn't get old. And then I did a tour of Toad Town, and then my game freaked out and I lost my save. Which is fun. I need to save everywhere, every when, in every which way I possibly can. So, moving on. It's Twink! I'm pretty much in the same place as I was before, except a couple fewer star points, and I've got more FP instead of more BP because again, this is a save from a previous game I did who knows when. I still have all the same stuff, except I guess that time I decided to raise the FP instead of badge points. So he's telling everything that Peach and he figured out. Woohoo! And we'll do a new tour. So first of all, there's the post office. Now, before we had a letter from Red and Blue Goomba, and now it's one for Kooper. And I know this because I have an incredibly good memory. It spans all the way back like 30 minutes. Oh, and this one I didn't get. Okay, I'm just gonna speed through Goombarios just so I can, have completion. Okay. Kooper. Now it's from Colorado's wife, and this is not foreshadowing in any way, shape, or form. She just decided to write a letter, for the heck of it, because she was talking with Kooper's mother. Isn't that sweet? Oh, and, mentioning Colorado, who's brilliant explorer. Oh boy, he's a character. Okay, so no Parakarry this time. He's out delivering letters, like, good responsible postman. Nothing really new here. I could go trade badge pieces, I could trade for badges, star pieces, but I'm not going to. Newsflash! Mario more than a match for the Koopa Bros Fortress. How do people find this out? Like, literally, he defeats them and then comes back. A spiffy train. Neat. Oh, but I guess we can't use it because the boulder. If only we could have we knew someone who could just remove that boulder. If only we knew someone, just anyone who could get rid of that boulder just somehow. So this is the dojo, and again, it is actually clear, but I'm not going to bother with it because, This is Rusty, and again, he could tell you more about the history of things. I'm not going to do it because whatever. And this is the first scene that you get with Luigi. I wonder what's going to happen now he's with Butt. Is it going to be different at all? Yeah, I'm sort of going to speed through. I am going to try to save on time. And who are you? Oh, she has a little heart. He deserves a little heart. He really, really does. So everything is the same except for this rock. Really, it's an eyesore. If only we knew someone who could blow that up. If only we knew someone who could remove that rock, in front of the train tracks and in his yard. Again, same old house. The only thing right now is there's going to be letters. So there's Little T. As you can see, he's in a karate uniform. Because if you don't know about the dojo, if you didn't see, the people in front earlier and talk to them, he can help you find it now. Vanity for Quizmo. Yeah, we only have one star piece from them so far, but I will definitely grind for those later. And who could forget the Koopa Bros and their fantastic music? I wish I could just sort of cut to it right now, but So they all threaten you separately and then together. It's cute. They do everything together. They're best friends. Doo, doo, doo. That's Mario's house. There's not much again on this side of town. There's a star piece we can't get. There's a home of toads. Sorted NPCs, the store. Nothing behind that crate. That's just, you know, barrier at the edge of the world. I'm not going to bother with Merlon because I know where to go. However... Hey, mister. I absolutely want to take a look. Badge shop for badges. Yeah, so we're gonna buy all of these. This is the D-Down pounds. Basically, it... Well, he'll tell you. Over here? No, he won't. So it reduces defense, which is good because there's a spiked enemy coming forward that has 2 defense. Multi-bounce, you can, as long as you keep using the action command, you can go and jump over and over and over. It's got low BP. If you have an attack up badge, it becomes exponentially more useful. And first attack, I don't use it much, usually because I just love badges, and so I don't usually have the BP for it, you know, for anything that's not a direct attack or stat up badge. So you notice there's only 3 at a time. You come back. Nope. Again, here's the garden. We need to keep an eye out for bubbles. You never know where they might be. Of course, it's a big world, you know, big, wide world out there. What's the odds that we're going to come across a bubble anytime soon? I mean, that would have to be... Hello, what's this? Now we can get to it. Puff. Flower fields. Yeah, at this point, you're going to start hearing the names of different areas. So, flower fields is something that we'll go to in a later chapter. Beauty is fragile. Additionally, we've got flower fields. We also have another F alliteration thing. Forever Forest. That is a fantastic area. Huh, fan. Now, I'm not actually sure what items I'm carrying anymore. Oh. Apparently, I need to actually stop at the store. So, this is Tasty, and she's pretty amazing because she will cook for you. She can only use 1 ingredient right now, but in general, she just improves it. The mushroom is going to, so, I mean, the way it works, mushrooms 5 health, super shroom is 10, ultra shroom is 50. She turns it into something with 6 health and 2 FP, which is not amazing, but considering he's got, you know, 15 health right now, it's pretty decent. And it also gives you, you know, plus 2 FP, so it improves it, why not? Eventually there's another plus 5 health item, which is in the next area we're going to, actually. And she will make an egg into a fried egg, which is just 10 health. No FP, but just. It's pretty good right now. Yes, you will cook with mushroom. Later on, you find a cookbook, and you give it to her, which allows her to use 2 items. So, for example, that Ultra Shroom I mentioned, you can combine that with Jam and Jelly, for example. So, 50 health for the Ultra Shroom, 50 FP for the Jam and Jelly. This is locked right now. Nope. You get that in a later chapter, again. So you get 50 FP, 50 HP, you can combine them to an item with it, which is 50 and 50 of each. Which, you know, it just basically saves inventory space, which is very, very useful when it comes to Bowser. Although by that point, if you do it right, you know, well, I've still got some of my restore, or my attack items, rather. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do that. If you do it right, you don't need items that much. What's this? It's locked. Spoiler alert, you can open it later. Anytime you see a big ostentatious lock. That is Chet Rippo. He, for a small price, will exchange stat scores. So basically, one of your stats will go up, and two of them will go down, and that's dumb. The only reason is if you're going to do the Danger Mario strategy, where you equip badges that raise stats, you know, attack basically. So yeah, you use a lot of those badges and you get the benefits, but you have to have like 5 HP to be constantly in danger mode. He's the only way you can lower your HP. This comes in handy later. But yeah, again, I don't use that strategy because it's dumb. In my opinion. I mean, just my opinion. So these two are in a mini quest later. I'm trying to be brief here. These two, the fisherman and his bait, they come into play in a later chapter. And a save point since it's here. But that's pretty much it. Let's spin our way out. This saves a little time, I think, or it could just be my imagination, but it's fun. So yeah, that's the dock and the secondary shopping area. Now, we've got like, we've got a couple more minutes. Introduction to the sewers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the new area just a bit, and then I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to grind, and maybe get a level or so. Hello. They're sort of in silhouette. It's... oh no, I wanted to tattle. They're in silhouette because of my computer. Gloomba. So yes, they are gloomy Goombas. 7 health, of all things. 2 attack, no defense. Yeah, I can definitely handle it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna abuse... oops. Oops, again. Okay, so I'm probably going to abuse those. I don't know when I equipped that. Excellent. If I had an attack up right there, it would be super fantastic because those would all be +1 damage. Just for good measure. And you'll notice 3 star pieces, or star points rather, instead of just the one that you get for ordinary Goombas, because they are tougher. And coins. Now you always want to pay attention to the tops of these, because if you look here, that shadow, that's an enemy. You also want to keep an eye out for invisible blocks. I'll just do it, because why not? Ooh. Except, for that one, I'm gonna want Cooper. Boom. Oh, but I didn't tattle. Oh well. So he's got 3 damage on him. Now 5. Oof. And speaking of Danger Mario.